initiative?
I do.
Yeah, 55.
And I also want to know one thing that somebody present might say. There it is. And then Emer too is going to have to get involved in this.
Poor thing.
I know. He's certainly
He's doing his job.
Yeah. It's like
He's doing his job. So
the red shirt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. I guess I can use these.
Är inte det här stängmonstret?
Ja, det borde det vara.
Borde jag mig för en stack? Bara hoppar upp.
Okay. Go feed.
Ja, precis.
Det är din plikt som ägare.
Ja, just det. Ett ansvar.
Jag lovar att ta hand om den går ut med det på kvällen.
Det hade ju ett lik annars.
Ja.
Jo, 2 lik det kan sätta
Ja.
mata den med.
Precis.
Ja, det är roligt.
Klart grabben ska ha varm mat.
Ja, just det.
Icke drygt.
Ja, precis. Ska inte bara hålla på.
Special snack. Oh my.
Det här blir skitbra.
Lycka till.
Ja, men det här ska nog vara.
Har du unarmed?
Lägger upp. Hon har ju fäste på sig.
They're actually they're a little excitable,
Okay.
but they like me. So they're like, oh yeah. Okay, so,
Yeah, I think they're nice people.
Yeah.
They just want to be Juno or something.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they want to be Juno.
Well, right now they're just watching videos.
Right. I've
Which is
seen them
maybe
before.
not quite
Nah, not the
gaming.
purpose of yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but we will see. Okay. This thing will sort of slide in first and squeeze in, and it's it's massive. Well, its mass is not much different from that of a person, but upon squeezing in, it will definitely
Fill out
snap
the- yeah.
open its wings, and then it's going to be making its making its noise strike on you.
I forgot about that one.
So
Yeah, right.
let's see here. Okay. And yeah. So that's definitely going to be okay. So this is basically a hit all by itself with no defense, and then the real defense is this business.
Right. Shock roll.
Yeah.
And it's against will, right?
Well, no, there are two actually. The hypnosis is against will. This is the noise. So therefore, it's kind of tricky. It's your hearing will actually, if I wanted to really be nasty, I would say your hearing would actually work against you.
Yeah, it should, yeah.
My
But
hearing is
the-
gonna worse that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm thinking that, but I'm not quite sure how to manage that. Without doing all sorts. Well, anyway, I'm going to take it step by step.
Yeah, just
Okay. It fills the room with a beating, vocal, like bone-shaking noise, and which does not actually affect you. It fails its role with a marginal failure, and is basically unable to generate the kind of frequency to rattle your nervous system as badly as it wanted to. So you do not have to have that shock roll.
nice. Very nice.
Okay, so that's number one. So that was its attack. And you are next. Actually, no, next is Ymir, who basically shoves in the door and shouts, "What?" And then he was by the Grey Slayer, right? Invoking the wrong god now, but attack.
Yeah.
So that's his response, which is basically a matter of assumption. To get into the room is all he's got time for, but then his response is sort of a shock, gasp, what he's looking at, because he knows what he's looking at.
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
Go.
This clearly is some sort of like clerical sort of beast or something they have conjured up. Another attempt on my life, I might add.
Roll ritual.
Fail.
Yeah.
Marginal failure.
Marginal failure. Okay, at the very least, you do know that it is not anything to do with Agric.
Oh, damn.
That
Well,
doesn't
doesn't really matter. It's still trying to... It looks nasty. It looks like it's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
I try to move towards the door, behind Ymir, behind... the high priest. The priest. Something.
Orthas.
Orphas, yes.
Right. Okay, so you are getting over there, basically. Right. Well, you are quite agile. We have noted this already, right? She can move when she wants to.
Yeah.
So you quickly manage to,
My
there is
reason-
that doorway there. Getting through the doorway is going to be a bit of a trick.
She might actually try that. You need more help. There are more
That's
guards.
agility, I think.
Yeah. And no, agility, that's 15 and agility base. Sure.
No, it's more than the base. Let's just
times something.
well, let's say times 4.
Which is 60.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, okay. So you do manage to squeeze past.
Yeah.
Right. Although it's not, and it's an awkward squeeze.
No,
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And then to repeat the old favorite, shout for help.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Right.
Classic.
And Orthas, interestingly enough, stands before it and says, worthless spawn of a worthless god, flee before Agric. She is mine.
I'm not sure if it responds or anything, but maybe it does. Maybe it please. Gods respect each other. So.
Yeah, his role is not sufficient to impress it.
No.
Besides, it has a very clear idea of the power structure at the moment. All right. So that is that round. Its round. Well, it's assessing this situation. Orthas is not much of a physical specimen. He's unarmed. I think it's just going to go straight for the bite. Just to enfold him and bite.
Yeah.
Succeeding with a marginal. I suppose he.
That's actually a grappling attack, so
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
Well, no, it's just a strike. It's not a.
It's a strike.
He would. I think his best would be a dodge. He's got a dodge of 45. Can you roll for him?
Yeah.
So marginal success on a marginal failure.
On dodge, it's a blank result or
Really?
stand off or miss.
Oh, okay. So Orthas actually has managed to not be bitten by the thing, right? As he's basically stumbling backward. Is my take on that. Boy, this thing is not really doing its job as a truly terrifying slaughterer.
Yeah.
It is basically, it's got cool abilities,
But it's an ambush predator.
But it's an animal predator.
Yeah.
It's not, the be all and end all of monsters.
It's sort of
So-
snakes, they can strike something very quickly, but if you stand up with
Correct.
a chicken or something,
Yeah.
it can't actually, it doesn't really know what to do.
That's part of it. And another thing too is that it usually really takes its time.
Yeah.
These surprise situations are not its
No.
comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was not. I rolled for an understanding of something that it has, but that doesn't mean that it has a clear idea of what's coming, right? So it didn't have time for that. Therefore,
Next turn.
no, it's now it's your. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no, it's
Yeah.
Ymir,
Ymir,
right?
Yes.
Wow. Ymir is not going to confront the thing.
No.
He's well aware that it can dodge anything. So he's going to basically grab you and start hustling down the corridor as quickly as possible.
Unhand me.
Me go. Okay, yeah. So what will you do? He's not like
Grapple attack.
he's not subduing you.
No.
He's just kind of like
Dragging me along.
Come on.
I know. I'm probably gonna follow him. Shouting as we go along.
Okay.
Sort of trying to get help.
Okay.
We're not gonna. It might be a bit, bad of us to leave the priest.
Voice times 5.
Voice times 5. Yes. 9. No. 9 times 5. Yep. Certainly.
Marginal success. Okay, you will alert the people around that there is danger. So you will call them. You are not specific enough to to
Our
get them.
location.
Yeah, but you've alerted. We've put this area on alert. And let's see here. I'm going to deal with the monster in Orthus now in isolation. Having avoided its bite. All right, he's going for the noise again, I guess. Now he succeeds. Orthus with a will of 12. +1 for various reasons. And he succeeds. So he's like holding his ears and shuddering, but he's not actually, knocked down.
I thought the will was for hypnosis.
Pardon?
I thought the will was for hypnosis.
You're right. This is not will. It would have to be endurance.
Tearing.
Well, you see, I don't know what to do.
Okay.
No, I just strange.
It's complicated.
We should give you a plus if you're good hearing. Yeah, it's very
Exactly.
strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. In hearing as a index issue or something like that.
Probably.
So he rolled a 9. Given a +1, that's a 10. I'm just going to give him a 10 for endurance. I mean, I didn't write it down, but I'm not going to make him feeble. He's just not very good.
Yeah.
I do have it written down that aside from his ritual score, he's a bit of a wimp. I do have that written down. So I'm
Also
giving
when a 7. But
Right.
she's also, 150 centimeters tall and so on, and a 16-year-old girl. So it's probably a bit better than that.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, he'll try to get out of there, but it's too fast for him. The rolls aren't going very well or interestingly for them right now, but I think we're going to leave them in that room. And I think statistically in the next few rounds, there may be an outcome that's fairly
unless he
predictable.
gets help really quickly.
Yeah, and he used up all his piety points.
Yeah.
He's gained a few back, but not very much.
No.
It's not that kind of help, at least.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that I might resolve that on my own and report that later.
Okay.
That's fun.
There's
Fun reveal when we get back to that.
Yeah.
You're not in that area, I think.
No,
I think you're another part of the. You're at the keep,
Yeah, keep.
but you're not in that
Or
particular
like a
area.
barracks or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you're being exactly.
Yeah.
That's not in the same area as
Okay.
this more official area. She
Yeah.
has a special room in the in
I'm
more
wondering something.
privileged areas. What's that?
Did I notice the monster leaving?
Well, you were supposed to be resting, and it
Yes.
waited until nighttime. So
Yeah.
the question is whether you fell asleep first.
Yeah. I haven't really done much today, so I wouldn't really be that tired.
Okay.
So,
In that case, yeah, you would know it was gone.
yeah, okay. Feeding time, I guess.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care, kill whoever you want, like.
Kill whoever you want. Right.
Yeah, like,
Right. That's what I figured.
Yeah, good. Did I notice it? But yeah, okay. Good for it.
So,
Yeah.
you are now becoming aware that you have had the shadow of the cry descend upon you and
Yeah.
claim you as its own, and that you might actually not die if someone stabbed you in the
Yeah.
heart, or if you did die, that
Doesn't really mean anything.
you'll just get up the next day.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how it works.
Wanna test?
No. But do I still have like normal human needs? Do I get tired?
Right now, you
Yeah.
are in a state that they call a half alive,
Okay.
which means that you do all of those occur.
Yeah.
But the one thing that isn't the case, and I was looking forward to this happening in play.
Save it.
Save it? Okay.
Yeah. Please,
Yeah.
please.
There's a specific benefit that
Yeah.
we will find out
Yeah,
when it
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Right.
Please save it.
Yeah. So I will not answer fully
Yeah.
your question.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that might be it for now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.